dharma, so-called religiosity, artha, economic development, kama, material desires, moksha, liberation. You understand? These are 4 types of kaitavas, cheating. But this dharma, prajita kaitava. Srimad Bhagavatam speaks of pure dharma, bhagavat dharma, sanatana dharma, atma dharma. Is not cheating dharma. Do you understand? Dharma prajita. Parama nirmasan sadam vedyam. Who understands this dharma tattva? Who understands this dharma tattva? Parama nirmasan sadam vedyam. Sadam means devotees. Vaishnava, devotees. Those who are parama nirmasanan, not envious. Do you understand? Not envious. Only they can understand. But becoming devotee, if someone becomes envious, he cannot understand this Paramandharma Tattva. Do you understand? Vastavam matra vastu sipadam tapatrayan maranam Srimad Bhagavati Mahamuni Kruti Kimma Paririswara Sadya Hrudya Barudya Tyatra Krutivi Sususubhi Tatkhanat. Srimad Bhagavatam Swasastra Paramahansa Samhita, that if someone develops this desire that I will go and hear Srimad Bhagavatam from a sadhu, Vaishnava, Krishna, who is there in the heart, becomes immediately awakened. Do you understand? Only by developing desire to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Krishna is there in the heart as Paramatma, immediately becomes awakened. And when he comes, daily, Nitya Bhagavata Sevaya, daily comes and hears Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam from it, Bhakta Bhagavata, Vaishnava, bona fide. He gets such prem bhakti that Krishna who is there in the heart becomes bound up. Do you understand? Becomes bound up with the rope of love. So this is the effect of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from the right source. Ja Bhagavata pado, Vaishnava Rasthani, Ekanta Astra karo, Chaitanya Charani. Go and approach a Vaishnava, dear devotee of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and hear Bhagavata or study Bhagavata under him. You understand? And completely take shelter of the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. You understand? Why?
He's teaching devotional service.
He gives freely Krishna prema. Do you understand? Prem bhakti. Prem bhakti is needed to understand Bhagavata. Do you understand? Prem bhakti is needed because it's Krishna Tulya Bhagavata. It is as good as Krishna, not different from Krishna. Krishna is Vibhu, Supreme Lord. Similarly, Bhagavata is also Vibhu, Supreme Lord. As we take shelter of Krishna, similarly we take shelter of Srimad Bhagavatam. Do you understand? So Prem Bhakti, one can catch Krishna. Do you understand? Otherwise you cannot catch up Krishna. Very tricky fellow. Crooked, 3 places crooked. Very tricky. Do you understand? You cannot catch up him. No, not an easy thing. Not an easy thing. If you develop Prem Bhakti, then you can catch him up. This is what. And by hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from right source, Gaura Priyajana, they are devotee of Gauranga, one can very easily develop that Prem Bhakti and catches Krishna. Do you understand? Jnane prayas udapasya namanta eva. Jivanti sammukritang bhavadiya vartam. Sthane stita suchigatang. Tanubang manovir. Ja prayasvo. Ajito jito. Apyasis trilokyam. 10th canto. Srimad Bhagavatam says, is the statement given by Lord Brahma. Do you understand? Jnane prayas udapasya namanta eva. Jivanti sammukritang bhavadiya vartam. How can you understand Krishna?
And devotional service.
by bhakti only. Do you understand? One cannot understand this Krishna, is mystery behind his leelas. Do you understand? Mysterious leela. Once to understand in tattva, jnana prayas udapasya. Through jnana prayas, that means through speculation. Those are jnanis, they only speculate. You understand? Through their speculation, through their material learning, scholarship, merit, through meditation like this, they try to understand, but they cannot. Cannot. If you go on speculating, thousands of lives, still you cannot understand. Then Brahmaji says, give up that process. Gyan prayas, this process of speculation. Other words, we say this ascending order, isn't it? We have two processes, ascending and descending. Huh? Do you follow? Our process is descending process. Huh? Avaroho pantha, descending process. That means what? We hear from Manapad Acharya, the Sishya, disciple, devotee hears, it descends. This tattva, Sabda Brahma, it descends through these words. Do you understand? Descending process. Give up ascending process. The Mayavadis, the Jnanis, they adopt the ascending process. They don't hear. They don't come under this hearing process, Srauta Paramparjya. So Brahma ji said, give up that process, Jnana Prayas. Namanta eva jivanti sammukuritam bhavadiya vartam sthane stita srutigatam tanubang manobhir ja prayaso jito jito apyasista trilokya. Only you hear. You hear from right source, from Bhakta Bhagavata. You understand? Sthane stita. Whatever position you are, no need of changing position. You understand? Remain in that position. Only thing required, just here. One who is in brahmachari position, let him be there. One is grihastha position, let him be there. One is banprasthi position, let him be there. One who is sannyas position, let him be there. Only one thing required. No need of changing position. Only one thing required. Daily come and hear Srimad Bhagavatam from the Bhakta Bhagavata right source. Do you understand? Thereby, you will develop such prem bhakti that you will be able to conquer the unconquerable. Ajito Jita. Krishna is unconquerable Ajita. One of his names is Ajita. Do you understand? Nobody can conquer him. What happens to you? Huh? New Bhakta? The new Bhakta? Dozing. Huh? You understand my language? Huh? Try to understand. Huh? You are dozing. Don't sleep. If you feel sleepy, stand up. Stand up. Krishna Katha. Krishna is not different. Do you understand? Krishna Katha and Krishna is not different. Bhagavata, Krishna Tulya Bhagavata. Don't go and lean against the wall. Again you will, by standing position, again you will sleep. Do you understand? Don't lean against the wall. Do you understand? Krishna Katha and Krishna are non-different, not different. Srimad Bhagavatam is as good as Krishna. Do you understand? If you sleep before Krishna, if you sleep here before deity, what will happen? You will commit offense, isn't it? It's offensive. To follow new bhakta, you should understand. You have come here to be trained, to take training, to get teaching, education. Huh? Do you follow? Yes. And you should be very, very active and eager how to get it. And if you be lazy, what benefit you will get? Huh? no benefit at all. It's useless. Useless labor. So I'm saying this thing. Ajito jito pyastista strilokyan. Tan sthita sutigatang tanubang manovir japrayaso ajito jito pyastista strilokyan. Only by hearing. Whatever position one is, let him be there. No need of changing position. Daily come and hear Srimad Bhagavatam from the right source. Thereby will develop such prem bhakti that you will be able to conquer the unconquerable, that Krishna, who is unconquerable in 3 words. Only by hearing, this is what. You may not do any other sadhana. Do you understand? Only we hear Srimad Bhagavatam. Only here. With concentrated attention, putting full faith, in Sadhu Shastra Guru, you will develop such. You understand? What did Parikshit Maharaj do? He only heard, isn't it? He was in dying condition. Only 7 days' time was there. Lifespan was finishing. Only he heard from Sukadeva Goswami and got the supreme perfection, got Krishna. So, this is the effect of hearing Srimad Bhagavatam. Do you follow? So, this Srimad Bhagavatam, the essence of all Vedic literature, one who develops taste for this, you'll never aspire for any other Shastra. Sarva Vedanta Saruhi, Srimad Bhagavatam Isyati. Tadrasamrita truptasya nanyatra siddhati kuchit. 12th canto Srimad Bhagavatam is said. One will fortunate enough, he develops taste for it. This nectarian juice emanating from it, you should develop taste for it, you release it. Question of releasement. There is no satiation. There is no satiation at all. More. Give me more. One who releases this nectar emanating from Srimad Bhagavatam, Nigama Kalpatra Galita Bhala. Do you understand? There is no question of satiation, insatiation. Do you follow? One was not developed taste for it. What happens? One should develop taste for it. That is needed. সবে পুরুষার্থ ভক্তি ভাগবতে হয় প্রেম রূপ ভাগবত চারি বেদে কয় চারি বেদ দধি ভাগবত নবনীত মথিলেন সুখে খাইলেন পরীক্ষিত. All Vedas, it is said, prema rupa bhagavata, it is the embodiment of prema. Do you follow? Srimad Bhagavatam is the embodiment of prema. Prema pumartha mahan. Srimad Bhagavatam pramanam amalam. Prema pumartha mahan. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matavidam. Do you follow? Srimad Mahaprabhu has given this opinion. This Srimad Bhagavatam is spotless proof. It is the embodiment of prema. Prema. Prem Bhakti Tattva has been said here. In 4 Vedas it has, Chari Vede Koi. In Chaitanya Bhagavata it is mentioned. Chari Veda Dadhi, Bhagavata Navanita, Mathilena Sukhe, Khailena Parikhita. 4 Vedas are like Dadhi. Dadhi, do you know? Jogrut? Jogrut? Do you know? Sadhu Margadas, don't you know? What he says? Here, do you know? You don't know Jogrut? Are you not preparing here? You are preparing. You don't know? If you churn the Jogrut, what will come out? Butter, isn't it? Butter will come out. The essence. 4 Vedas are like Jogrut. And Sukadeva Goswami churned it. And the butter came in the form of Srimad Bhagavatam. Do you understand? Srimad Bhagavatam is the butter. And Parikshit Maharaj ate it. Mathilena Sukhe, Khailena Parikhita. Do you follow? And that butter has come to you now. This is Sadhu Margadas. So you have to taste it. How nice it is, nectarian. Huh? ভাগবত শাস্ত্রে ভক্তির তত্ত্ব কয় তেই ভাগবত সময় কোন শাস্ত্র নয়? There is no shastra as good as Bhagavata because Prem Bhakti Tattva has been said here. Janarupa Matsya Kurma Adi Avatar Abribhav Tirobhav Janata Swabhav এই মত ভাগবত কাকৃত নয়, আবির্ভাব তিরোভাব আপনিই হয়। In Chaitanya Bhagavata, Vrindavan Das Thakur has said this thing. Huh? As a Matsya Avatar, Kurma Avatar, fish incarnation, tortoise incarnation, Brahman incarnation, Nrsimha incarnation. Many incarnations are. They appear and disappear, isn't it? Similarly, this Bhagavata appears and disappears. Abhirabhav Tirobhav Janata Swabhav, এই মত ভাগবতকার কৃত নয়, আবির্ভাব তিরোভাব আপনিই হয়। It is not written by anybody. It appears and disappears. Huh? To follow? Sadhu Marga Das.
Appears and disappears.
Yes, it is an incarnation of Lord. Huh? Bani Avatar. And all other incarnations appear and disappear. Similarly, Bhagavata appears and disappears. It's not kahar krito noy. It's not written by anybody. But it is written by Vyasdev. Isn't it? Huh? Isn't it? Here it is written. And you can see it. Krishna Daipayana Veda Vyas. Krishna Daipayana Vyasa. Huh? It's not written. Huh? How to account for this? Vrindavan Thakur says, as different incarnations of the Lord, like fish incarnation, tortoise incarnation, Brahman, dwarf incarnation, Nrsimha incarnation, they appear and disappear. Similarly, Bhagavata appears and disappears. It is not written by anybody. How do you account for this? It's written by, if we say, yes, it's written by Vyasdev. How do why? Vrindavan Das Thakur says like that. Is he wrong? Huh? Is he wrong? Then how to account for it? How? This is Tattvagata Prasana. Question based on Tattva. Do you follow my language? Huh? Deaf? Are you deaf? Open your ear. Open your ear and try to understand it. The question based on Tattva. Do you understand? Truth. English truth. Tattva. You should understand it. Specific words. Janma karmam chame divyam evam joviti tattvataha tyakva deham punarjanma nayati sammangiti Arjuna. Krishna says, my birth, my appearance, my activities are not material. These are transcendental. One who knows or understands in tattva, that means in truth, in English you say. So this is tattva. Do you follow? How to answer this? When these incarnations come, they come accepting father and mother. Isn't it? Huh? Huh?
Yes.
Accepting father and mother, they appear. Similarly, Bhagavata appears, accepting Vyasdeva as father and mother. Understand? Huh? Dull head. Dull head. Some manure. Put some fertilizer on his head. Huh? Then it will be fertile head, brain. Isn't it? But this Sadhu Marga Das. Huh? Huh? No. So, president should put some fertilizer, huh? Manure on his head. This is becoming dull head. Huh? Do you understand? Premamaya Bhagavata Krishner Sriyanga Tahate Kohena Jata Gopya Krishna Ranga. This Srimad Bhagavatam is embodiment of prema. Do you understand? Prema, do you understand? Love, pure love. all the transcendental leelas of Krishna are said here. Krishna Sriyanga, this is the body of Krishna. Do you follow? Premamaya Bhagavata Krishna Sriyanga. In Chaitanya Bhagavata, all these things have been said. This is the body of Krishna. All the different transcendental leelas, very mysterious, gopya, confidential leelas have been said here. Do you understand? Such is Bhagavata. দুই স্থানে ভাগবতর নাম শোনা যায়, এক গ্রন্থ ভাগবত আর এক কৃষ্ণ কৃপা পাত্র। এক ভাগবত হয় ভাগবত শাস্ত্র, আর এক ভাগবত ভক্তিরস পাত্র। দুই ভাগবত দ্বারা দেয়া ভক্তিরস আহার হৃদয় তার প্রেমে হয় বস। In two places we will hear this name Bhagavata. Where? One is this book Bhagavata Grantha, another Bhakta. Bhakta is Bhagavata. Do you understand? Yes. Yes, Bhagavata. Mahabhagavata, great Bhagavata, isn't it? Dui Bhagavata, two Bhagavatas. One book Bhagavata, one is devotee Bhagavata. Who knows Bhagavata? Who is an embodiment of Bhagavata. Do you follow? Yes. Through these two Bhagavatas, Krishna gives bhakti rasa, mellow bhakti. Do you follow? Well, Prabhu, don't lean against the wall. Then others will imitate you. They will lean. Then they will doze and sleep. Do you understand? Please sit straight. This new bhakta, he is leaning, so why not I lean? They will imitate you. They cannot understand anything. You may be a very elevated devotee. You may lean, you may not doze, but they will imitate. He is leaning, why not lean? We should teach by our example. Do you understand? Don't angry with me. We have come here to teach. Do you follow my words? Yes. These are new bhaktas. So he is leaning like this. Why not I? We should teach by our example. Example is better than precept, isn't it? Mahaprabhu came to teach us by example. He is Bhagavan. Why came? As Bhakta. Because to teach us bhakti. If I don't observe in my own life, I cannot teach. Theoretical teaching will not do. Do you understand? This is our process, Vaishnava process, etiquette. Do you understand? What's the name, Prabhu?
Sarvadri.
All right, Sarvadruk Prabhu, I pay my dandavat to you, but I tell you this thing, because we should teach. You are Vaishnava, Vaishnava is a teacher, and he should teach by example. Have you any difficulty? You have any difficulty? Then why don't you sit straight? No, I don't lean against the wall, because the new bhaktas will imitate. Do you follow my point? What is it? No, these new bhaktas will imitate you. Imitate. They cannot understand anything because he's senior devotee. He's sitting like this. Why not we? Do you follow my point? Am I wrong? No, this is our Vaishnava process. Because we will teach by our example. By example. Unless we set example, how they can be taught? Only theoretically speaking will never help you. Do you follow? And Mahaprabhu came, therefore. Apne na kole dharma sikhana na jaye. If you want to observe in your own life, you cannot teach. You'll do something and speak something else. That is not teaching and does never be effective. We by example teach it. That is what. So we should be very, very careful. Because we have come here to teach. Vaishnava is a teacher. He is taught, he has been trained, and then he will teach. Or who will teach? This builders of society. How? Do you understand? Who will teach? Unless we teach, Vaishnavas. Huh? This is very responsible task, you see. Very responsible task. You should understand this. You have such responsibility. দুই ভাগবত দ্বারা দিয়া ভক্তি রস তাহার হৃদয় তার প্রেমে হয় বস কৃষ্ণ gives bhakti rasa mellow bhakti through these two bhagavata grantha bhagavata and bhakta bhagavata, and he becomes captured, bound up with that prem bhakti. Do you understand? Therefore যা ভাগবত পড়ো বৈষ্ণবের স্থানে একান্ত আশ্রয় করো চৈতন্য চরণে, go and approach Bhakta Bhagavata Vaishnava, completely takes shelter, the lotus feet of Krishna, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who gives freely Krishna Prem Bhakti, thereby you get it and understand Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavata jena mane, se javana samo, tar shastra che, janme janme prabhu jama. One who does not understand, accept Bhagavata, teachings given in Bhagavata, Siddhanta's conclusions done in Bhagavata is mletsha and javan. He is to be punished by Jamaraj life after life. Do you understand? So we accept it, we have full faith in it. All right, come to the text. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Srimad Bhagavatam, second canto, chapter 6, text 37. Now na juyang jadrudang gating vidur na mamadeva king utapare suraha tanmaya mohita budhayastu idam vinirmitang chatma samam vichakmaye. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Since neither Lord Shiva nor you nor I could ascertain the limits of spiritual happiness, how can other demigods know it? And because all of us are bewildered by the illusory external energy of the Supreme Lord, we can see only this manifested cosmos according to our individual capacity. We have many times mentioned the names of 12 selected authorities, Dvadas Mahajana, of which Brahma, Narada, and Lord Shiva had the list as the first, second, and third in order of merit of those who know something of the Supreme Lord. Other demigods, semi-demigods, Gandharvas, Charanas, Vidyadharas, human beings, or Asuras cannot possibly know fully about the potencies of absolute Lord Sri Krishna. The demigods, semi-gods, Gandharvas, etc. are all highly intelligent persons in upper planets. The human beings are inhabitants of the intermediate planets, and the Asuras are inhabitants of the lower planets. All of them have their respective conceptions and estimations of the absolute truth, as does the scientist or the empiric philosopher in the human society. All such living entities are creatures of the material nature, and consequently they are bewildered by the wonderful display of the three modes of material nature. Such bewilderment is mentioned in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 7:13. Trivir gunamayir bhavi evi sarvam idam jagat. Every entity beginning from Brahma down to the ant is individually bewildered by the three modes of material nature, namely goodness, passion, and ignorance. Everyone thinks in terms of individual capacity, that is, that this universe which is manifested before us is all in all. And so the scientist in the human society of the 20th century calculates the beginning and end of the universe in his own way. But what can the scientist know? Even Brahma himself was once bewildered, thinking himself the only one Brahma favored by the Lord. But later on, by the grace of Lord, he came to know that there are innumerable more powerful Brahmas as well in far bigger universes beyond this universe. And all of these universes combined together for Ekapada Vibhuti, or 1/4 of the manifestations of Lord's creative energy. The other 3/4 of his energy are displayed in the spiritual world. So what can the tiny scientist with a tiny brain know of the absolute personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna? The Lord says, therefore, mohitam navijanati mangebhyo parangabhyam. Bewildered by such modes of material nature, they cannot understand that there is a supreme person beyond these manifestations who is the absolute controller of everything. Brahma, Narada, and Lord Shiva know about the Lord to a considerable extent, and therefore one should follow the instruction of these great personalities instead of being satisfied with a tiny brain and its playful discoveries such as spacecraft and similar products of science. As the mother is the only authority to identify the father of a child, so the mother Vedas, presented by the recognized authority, such as Brahma, Narada, Shiva, etc., is the only authority to inform us about the absolute truth. Huh? One thing is here, one should accept the authority, bona fide authority. First principle. First principle is accept authority, bona fide authority. Example is given as mother is the only authority to speak about father, isn't it? Mother is the only authority to speak about father. What mother says, we have to accept. No argument, no question, nothing, isn't it? Accept the authority best. Similarly, to know about this absolute truth, Supreme Lord Krishna, Veda Mata, Mother Veda says. Do you understand? Veda is the authority. But Veda Mata, Mother Veda says about the absolute truth, Supreme Lord, we have to accept. No question, no argument, no deliberation, nothing. Isn't it? First process. This is the first process, first requirement. Accept the authority. Then you'll make advancement. If you want to accept authority, no question of advancement. Do you understand? Example, small child, do you understand, goes to the primary school to begin, to learn, do you understand, get education. His father takes him and gets him admitted. And to the primary school, there are certified teachers, bona fide. Government has appointed them, isn't it? So what the teacher says, the child accepts. Teacher says 2 and 2 is equal to 4. Child accepts, yes, 2 and 2 is equal to 4. He never says why it will be 4. Why it will not be 3 or 5 or something else? He doesn't say so. Does he say? He accepts authority. Then he makes advancement. Goes to higher mathematics classes. Do you understand? If you ask him, 2 and 2 is equal to what? He'll say 2 and 2 is equal to 4. How do you know? My teacher has said. Isn't it? He'll answer, my teacher has said that 2 and 2 is equal to 4. I accepted my teacher, his authority. No other thing is there. So you have to accept bona fide authority. Those are bona fide authority, Vedic authority. There's no Vedas. Those are learned Veda from their authorities. Acharjavana Purusha Veda. Upanishad says. Acharjavana Purusha Veda. Who knows this absolute truth? Do you understand? One who was heard from Acharya, bona fide Acharya. That Acharya has heard from his Acharya. In this way, this hearing process goes. This is called disciplic succession. Do you understand? Do you follow? Hearing process. This question of hearing. And Lord Krishna is the supreme authority All knowledge comes from him. Huh? Knowledge comes from him. Lord Brahma is the first created being. Huh? First created being. And Lord Krishna imparted this Vedic knowledge to Brahma, isn't it? Huh? First he imparted this Vedic knowledge to Brahma. So Brahma got this Vedic knowledge from the supreme authority Krishna, isn't it? Then Brahma imparted to his sons, disciples. This is disciplic succession comes. They are authorities. 12 Mahajanas, they are authorities. Those who are come in their line, they are authorities. Bona fide authorities. And we have to accept them. No question, nothing. Do you understand? This is first thing. Then second thing is here that these Dvadas Mahajanas are there. We have many times mentioned names of 12 selected authorities. Dvadas Mahajanas, of which Brahma and Narada, Lord Shiva had the list as the first, second, third in order of merit of those who know something of Supreme Lord, not everything, something of Supreme Lord. Because nobody knows completely. Huh? Here, Prabhupada Maharaj says, Brahma, Narada, Shiva know about the Lord to a considerable extent. Huh? And therefore one should follow the instruction of these great personalities instead of being satisfied the tiny brain of its playful discoveries of air, spacecraft and similar products of science. You must hear from the authority, bona fide Vedic authority. Do you follow? Huh? They know about the Lord to a considerable extent. Brahma becomes builder. Shiva becomes builder. Huh? It is said here. Brahma himself says. And Prabhupada Maharaj has given here example. Brahma himself was once builder, thinking himself the only one Brahma favored by the Lord. Isn't it? One Brahma approached, go into Vaikuntha, Narayana. At the doorkeeper is there, said, told him, please inform the Lord, I have come, Brahma. Do you understand? So doorkeeper went there and said, Brahma has come. He said, it's Brahma, he has come, he wants. What is the interview? Darshan. Do you understand? Then Lord said, go and ask him, which Brahma has come. You understand? Go and ask him, which Brahma he has come. Then doorkeeper went there and said, Lord asked, inquired, which Brahma are you? Then he said, what up? I am Brahma. Thinking like that, I am Brahma. Why Lord asked, which Brahma? Then he said, all right, go and tell the Lord, I am Chaturmukha Brahma, four-headed Brahma has come. Huh? Four-headed Brahma. Do you understand? Because he thinks that I am the only Brahma. No other Brahmas are there. So in order to teach Brahma, Lord knows everything. Brahma has developed some pride that he is only Brahma. He knows everything. He is creator. He is the first created being. He is authority. So it's pride. So Lord will teach him a good lesson. So then Lord thought of all of the Brahmas to come. By his mere willing, innumerable Brahmas came. Then he said, the doorkeeper, go and call that Brahma. So doorkeeper went there and called, all right, now you come. When Brahma entered, Brahma saw innumerable Brahmas, 10-headed, 100-headed, 1,000-headed Brahma, million-headed Brahmas, all are bowing down. When he saw, oh, so many Brahmas, all are greater Brahmas than I. I am the smallest Brahma, only four-headed. Then said, this is the builder, met a Brahma. What to speak of others? Many cases. Also you find that 5,000 years ago, when Krishna, the Supreme Lord, had appeared here and was manifesting his leelas, transcendental leelas, Braj leelas. Huh? You understand? Krishna was playing with his cowherd boys in the jungle of Vrindavan, keeping, attending the cows of Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Godhana Rakwala, isn't it? Huh? Cows and calves tending, playing with the cowherd boys like ordinary boys. Do you understand? Ordinary boy just playing. Huh? Sometimes there are two groups, and they play, and there is question of victory and defeat. Do you understand? One boy becomes victorious and some other boy becomes defeated. And they have this principle. One who will be defeated, he will carry the boy who is victorious on his shoulder and run around. You understand? So once, this is wonderful Leela of Krishna. Once Krishna becomes defeated and Sridham Gop becomes victorious, the Krishna had to carry Sridham Gop on his shoulder and to run about. You understand? So Brahma was in the space watching it. He's watching, seeing it. So during noon time, they take food. All the cowherd boys would sit around like in a circle. Middle, Krishna Balaram would sit. Just on the bank of Jamuna river. Their mothers had given them some food packets, bundle. Do you understand? They open it, they eat it. Huh? And Krishna snatches away some portion of food from the mouth of other cowherd boys. And the cowherd boys also snatch some portion of food from mouth of Krishna. In this way they are eating. Bhojan Lila, eating pastime. Do you understand? Brahma was watching it, observing it. Huh? He was thinking, oh, is he Lord? Supreme Lord? 6-7-year-old boy. At that time, Krishna was 6-7-year-old boy. Brahma was watching. And from the space, is this Supreme Lord? Huh? Was supreme will by his mere willing, the creation, maintenance, and destruction takes place? All powerful, who is the source of all emanations? He is carrying Sridham Gopa on his shoulder. Huh? He is snatching food from the mouth of other cowherd of boys. Is he Supreme Lord, all powerful? Huh? He became bewildered. Brahma became bewildered. All right, I'll test it. I'll test. So, by dint of his Yoga Shakti, Brahma stole the cowherd boys and the calves. Do you understand? From which source you, Brahma, have gotten this Shakti, potency, this Yoga Shakti? Krishna is Yogeshwara, isn't it? Huh? Jatra Yogeshwara Krishna, Jatra Partha Dhanurdhara, Tatra Sri Vijaya Bhuti Dhruva Niti Matir Mama. Last verse of Bhagavad Gita, Sanjaya said. Huh? Krishna Yogeshwara, huh? The master of all Yoga Shaktis. Huh? By his mercy, a little mercy, fragment of mercy, Brahma had gotten this Yoga Shakti, isn't it? Now he is testing Yogeshwara by his little Shakti, minute, tiny Shakti. Stealing. Brahma was stealing the cowherd boys and the calves, taking them, put them in a mountainous cave. You understand? Cave of a mountain. Made them lie down there, sleep there. You understand? Brahma thought, I will stop their playing now. He's playing. All right, I'll stop. I'll steal them and stop playing. You understand? Krishna was 6-7 years old boy, was laughing. Oh, Brahma is testing me. Brahma is testing me. After Krishna, Brahma was builder. So he just manifested the same number of cowherd boys and calves as they were. Same. And their play went on. How could Brahma stop it? Do you understand? So stealing them and putting them in a cave of mountain, Brahma went to his abode. Then after one moment he came back. Brahma thought, all right, now they are stopped. Playing would have been stopped. Would have stopped. Let me go and see. So Brahma came and saw this same play is going on. The same cowherd boys are there, same calves are there. Thought of it. Did Krishna go there and take them, bring them back? So he went there to see that mountain cave. And so they are lying there. And coming here, they are playing here. What on it is? They are lying there and they are playing here. Same cowherd boys, same calves. Huh? How could Brahma understand this thing? He built. He's become builder. Brahma now admits this thing. Yes, I am builder. Huh? Can you understand? Sadhu Margadas. Huh? And Brahma is builder. Shiva is builder. Huh? Can you?
Understand what you say.
You understand what is my point. Can you understand him? Look at him. Huh? Then Brahma is not an ordinary first created being. Huh? Received knowledge directly from him, still builder. You understand? Then Brahma meditated and saw the all cowherd boys and the calves, 400 calves, Vishnu. Because they have all come out from the body of Krishna. Isn't it? Then he came to consciousness. Then he understood, yes, I have committed offense. I committed great blunder. Offense by testing his supreme Lord. Then he descended, came down and offered prayer. I have committed great blunder for my Lord. Do you understand? In 10th canto, Srimad Bhagavatam, you will find many prayers are there. Brahma offered. Do you understand? One of the prayer is Tadastu menatha bhurivago bhavitruvarnatru suvatarasam ekam mevavi bhavajjananam bhutva nisebe tavapada pallavam. Do you understand? Sadhu Margadas. What are you reading? What sort of student you are? You read it carefully. How will you become Vaishnava? How will you be a preacher? Vaishnava is teacher and preacher. Preach. What are the reading? Tadastu menathas bhurivago bhavitva natra tuvatarasyan ekam mevapi bhavajjananam bhutva nisebe tavapada pallavam. He says, oh Lord, please take away this position of Brahma from me. I don't want it. Because of this position, I have become very puffed up, proud. Isn't it? I become builder. I tested you. I committed a great blunder, offense. Please take away this position of Brahma from me. I don't want. You understand? If you want, give me a birth in any universe as you like, in any lower spaces. You understand? Tarascha. You understand? But I have only one prayer. Ekam mevapi bhavajjananam bhutva nisebe tavapada pallavam. How fortunate. What good fortune they have, these cowherd boys, these calves. I am bereft of such fortune. They are playing with you. They climb up onto your shoulder. Isn't it? But I am thinking myself very great. I'm such a rascal. I committed so great blunder, great offense. Huh? So fortunate they are. They are playing with you. The cow are boys and the calves. I have not such fortune. Huh? Please make me a blade of grass here in this land of Vrindavan. Huh? Please allow me to stay among these cow or boys or calves and serve your lotus feet. I don't want anything else. Take away this position, Brahma, from me. Bhavajjananam bhatvani sevi tava padapam. Huh? Brahma said this. Do you know? Huh? Sadhu Margadas, follow? This is a story where Brahma thinking, I want one Brahma. This is another story. Brahma is builder. Similarly, Shivaji was also builder. When there is Mohini incarnation, huh? Do you understand? Mohini Murti, sing Mohini Murti. Shiva was builder, ran behind Mohini. Huh? Discharge this seminar. Do you understand? Such builder men, such great authorities. Brahma, Shiva. Here it is said. We have many times mentioned names of 12 selected authorities. Dvadas Mahajana, of which Brahma, Narada, Lord Shiva had the least at the first, second, and third in order to merit of those who know something of the Supreme Lord. What to speak of others? Other demigods, semigods, gandharvas. Do you understand? Still they cannot understand. They are builders. Huh? Is Brahma himself says. What to speak of others? You understand? Also, you'll find this thing here. Because they are authorities, they are bona fide authorities, they know, here my Guru Maharaj says, that Brahma, Narada and Lord Shiva know about the Lord to a considerable extent, and therefore one should follow the instructions of these great personalities instead of being satisfied with tiny brain and its playful discoveries such as spacecraft and similar products of science. You understand? They are authorities. They are already accepted by Sadhu, Shastra. The Supreme Lord has accepted their authorities. Though they know some considerable extent. They are Vedic authorities. Mahajanas. Do you follow? Who understands Krishna? Who understands that Supreme Lord of Absolute Truth, Krishna? What is required? How can one understand? Only by the mercy. Only by the mercy of the Lord, mercy of Krishna, one can only understand him. No other means is there, way is there. Do you understand? Only by his mercy. If that mercy is causeless. Do you follow my language? Can you demand that mercy? Satan, oh Krishna, for your mercy, all I will stab you. Sadhu Margadas. You can no question of anything. It's sort of begged for, cried for. Isn't it? Karuna na hile kandiya, prana na rakhi paro. If I cannot get mercy, I will cry and finish my life. Karuna na hile kandiya, prana na rakhi paro. Mahajanas have said. Bhaktivinoda Thakur has said like, oh Lord, if I cannot get your mercy, I'll cry and finish my life. Yes. Because mercy is causeless. It's causeless mercy. No other cause is there. One should cry for it. One should beg for it. Tathapi te devo padam bhujadoyo prasado lesano gruhitvaivai janati tattvam bhagavan mahimno na tasya tathanye chiram vijinman. This is also statement of Brahma. Do you understand? This is stated Brahma. When this prayer, when Brahma builder, the 10th canto, I said that story. Brahma stole these our boys and calves. Then he was offering. This is one of the prayer also. Athapi chedevo padambodadayo prasadalesanu grahita evai janati tattam bhagavan mahimno na chasya tadanye chiram vichinno. He says, oh Lord, who knows you? One who has gotten some mercy from your lotus feet. Do you understand? Tedeva padambodadayo prasadalesanu janati tattam. He knows. One has gotten some mercy from your lotus feet. Oh Lord, only He knows your thought. You understand? Nobody knows. Nachasya tadhanni shyam vichinna. If somebody will go on speculating for thousands of lives, he cannot understand you. You understand? Cannot understand you. Do you follow? How can you see the sun?
You see the sun?
Yes. Hello? How can you see the sun? At night can you see sun? Why? Can anybody show sun at night? Can this tiny brain, the scientist with tiny brain, manufacture some powerful instrument and so? Cannot. He has to wait. He has to wait till sunrise. Do you understand? The sun rises, the sunshine comes, then you can see the sun. Isn't it? With the help of sunshine, one can see sun. No other way is there. Similarly, only by mercy of Krishna one can understand him. No other way means is there. Do you understand? Yes. And Brahma says that. Athapi chedeva padam vajadayo prasadalesanu gruhita evai janati tattam bhagavan mahimna. Nachasya tadhanni chiram vichinna. Oh Lord, one has gotten some mercy, some little mercy, even one drop of mercy from your lotus feet. Only He will be able to understand you. Nobody else. If someone goes on speculating, thousands of years of thousands of lives, till he cannot. Do you understand? Yes. No other way is there. One may be in the platform of mukti. Do you follow me? Still he cannot understand. Karmi, jnani, yogi. A great karmi, very expert karmi. No more sleeping. I'll come sit down here.